On this episode of At What Up Jeremy, you'll discover techniques I've used from the book Reality Transurfing and hear more about how it helps me on a daily basis. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of At What Up Jeremy, where I take your questions and give my insights and my feedback to help answer them. Today's question comes from Instagram, from @SharanBat, and I'll include, I hope I'm saying that right, I could get fired for the namings, name pronunciations that I've been saying the last few minutes. So Sharan, thanks so much for your question. I'm going to read your question now. Her question is, "Hi Jeremy, have you finished Reality Transurfing?" I have. I chose to go through it twice. I've been listening to the audiobook. It's so profound. Can I ask a few questions? I don't understand some parts. So that's question number one, a little plug-in. And as a side note, I know a lot of you guys are probably going to look on Amazon and also look for free PDFs and look for the different versions of it. In my opinion, ordering off of Amazon, the actual book where books 1 through 5 are included in it, makes the most sense. Because if you're finding it anywhere else, it might not be complete or it'll be out of order. Like there's the audiobooks on YouTube, but I want for it to be in order and the book comes bound and packaged correctly. So I'm going to include a link in the description, or you can go to whatupjeremy.com/transurfing and you can get access to that. And you will have that, the full book. You don't have to worry about piecing it together, worry about getting information in the wrong order. It's just all good to go. Trust me, it's a good choice. Her question is, how did it help you and how do you use the techniques? So Reality Transurfing is a thicker book, and what I really liked about it is that it really helped tie in a lot of other self-development style books that I've come across, like The Secret, hell, even like the Bible. I mean, it's all about, Transurfing is, at the end of the day, a book about choices and how to make better choices. But it's also about how to handle yourself in the moment and in life so that you get the best results. You know, one of the things I observe in my own life is that when I'm really trying for something and reaching for something, it's always a little bit harder. And there are a few things always in my life that are going super easy, that happen super smooth with little resistance, and they're typically things that I'm not putting a lot of effort in or trying, right? Like trying. Other people know when you're trying. And I think the world kind of knows when you're trying as well, based on the energy that you're putting out. Transurfing really helps you to maintain that in the best way possible. A couple of the exercises that are inside of there are foundational, like the target slide, where you're essentially thinking about the experiences or the thing you want in life and thinking about it from your own perspective and how to efficiently think about it so that you are creating the clearest picture in the image that you're putting out there. There are many different philosophies and quotes that align with this thought in Transurfing, which is what you put out is what you get back. What you give is what you get. And one of the best analogies came up today in conversation with Mario and I as we were walking around, and it was about, it's an analogy of the mirror, that the world is a mirror, that whatever image you put into it's going to reflect back. But in Transurfing, it explains how it's not instantaneous. So manifestation doesn't typically happen instantly, or I don't know anybody who is able to do it on instant, like create something out of nothing. Whether it's like building a house and making that happen in a snap or making that happen overnight, things take time. And in this third dimension we're in, things take time in order to come about. Is that a limitation of the other dimensions? I don't know. It's definitely one we have here. What Transurfing helps for you to do is to think about the world in this reflection. It's going to take a while to smile back, but once it does, all areas of your life will be affected. And if you are going after things in your life, like improving your health or improving your situation and your wealth, then those things are going to be affected as you're starting to smile in the mirror about those things. The way you change the reflection is to not force it in the mirror, but it's to change yourself first. And it's to start smiling and start experiencing that. And the more you put that out, the more you'll get back. Oftentimes people get knocked off their pedestal when they're putting that smile into the world and something happens that's perceived as bad, and they start to go down a negative spiral, or they go right back into their normal lowered state or depressed thought process. This is a life switch and an overall philosophy outlook on life that will help you to just put the best energy out there into the world, whether it's from a quantum physics science point of view or a woo-woo spiritual view or even a practical view. So how do I do that on a daily basis? And I have it in the background as my North Star. I have that as the thing that I'm sifting through my business opportunities and through everything I'm doing throughout my day as how is this a means to that end? Transurfing explains how the energy in your body plays a role into this, and that if your energy levels are low, then it is not going to work as well, but you're also not going to work as well in general. Anybody with low energy is not going to have the energy to work out or be a high performer at work or in any environment or be there for their family or be present even for themselves. They're probably just not feeling good throughout the day, needing to sleep a lot and turning to daily habits and addictions. When you increase your energy through nutrition and through doing specific exercises that help to open the meridians or the electricity kind of veins in your body, you're going to be able to access more of your potential. So I learned at Brendon Burchard's High Performance Academy that Qigong helps to open the meridians in your body. And so he showed us some exercises, which maybe I'll do a video on and share how I use it here, but you're essentially tapping your body all the way along in strategic places to open up those areas in your body. And so when you're doing that, you're able to best access energy. You have more energy flowing through you, and you are channeling that energy into what you're wanting. That could be this esoteric metaphysical slide you have in your mind, or that could be writing out that email. That could be working on your content. That could be going to the gym. You're channeling that energy somewhere. At a very practical level, that's what it looks like, but over a long period of time, you're adding energy into the thing that you're wanting. Transurfing helps you get clear on that. So I run my target slide. I have these images of the things that I'm wanting to experience. It's funny, when you find that North Star, everything else starts to make sense with how it aligns. It starts to have a purpose, and it starts to become a lot easier to go about achieving your ambitions in life, whatever they may be. So how it's helped me, it helps me to stay clear in my mind and to focus on what really matters. Because transurfing has a lot of just common sense in it, like following your heart and using your mind to help you to navigate the world based on what your heart is feeling. But most people in our society don't have that heart connection. So I pay a lot more close attention to that on a daily basis than I was before, doing these energy exercises, checking in with myself, but also systematically running the slide through my mind and having it being the background of my thoughts throughout the day, which is honestly a habit. And it's honestly a muscle that you work out, just like going to the gym. I hope that that has given you a little bit of insight into how it's helped me in general, and also some general exercises and techniques that I use throughout my day. If you want to hear more about Reality Transurfing, there's a link in the description below. You can go and check out a first look I did on the book. I've been asked a couple times now to do a more in-depth overview or review on the book, since I've gone through it twice and since I talk about it a lot more on all of my social channels and in conversations throughout my day. So if you think that you would want to watch that, or that you would want that content, leave a comment in that video or here, and maybe that will cause me and Mario here to actually brainstorm that out and see how we could put something together that's interesting and educational and has some entertainment value for you as well. If you like this video, give me the thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe for more weekly videos like this one and other day in the life videos and other thoughts I have throughout my day to help you to grow the most important areas of your life, to focus on your health, for your wealth, happiness, and to also have the time to enjoy it. My name's Jeremy. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of What Up Jeremy.